Hi guys, I just want to say thank you so much for showing interest in this series. It's been a really long time since I've been able to stream. I have gone through a huge move. I moved about 3 hours away from my hometown and I am back in school, so I just have zero free time. But when I do have 20-30 minutes here or there, I do spend some time playing Minecraft. I had an amazing Forever World on my old computer that then exploded, so I figured that I would start a new one here. So I'm really, really excited to get started with you guys today. So let's create a new world that we can play today. Hopefully we get a good world seed. Something open, not, oh, perfect. Oh, okay. We got some trees. We got some flat area that we can build. And we have a lot of sheep. Oh, a ruined portal's right there too. Okay, so we're gonna start like every single Minecraft world starts by punching a tree. And since we don't support deforestation here, we're gonna go ahead and replant that. All right, let's get started by building our first wooden tools of the series. We'll do an axe. I don't really need a sword. Okay, so as you guys know, the first Minecraft night is perilous, so we need to get some wool to make a bed. So it's great that we had some sheep spawn right next to us. And honestly, this spawn is not bad. I don't mind creating a little starter build right here. My problem is I always spend forever trying to find the absolute best place to build, and then by the time I find it, I don't have great materials, and I just hate how everything turned out. So we're not going to be picky this time around. Oh, pretty. Okay. I was hoping that it would be a cave. There's a little baby cave right there. But we need some stone. So don't mind me while I just... I'm going to mine enough stone to break this pickaxe. We have found our first iron. Okay, I'm going to continue breaking stone until the pickaxe is done. We'll go back up to our bed, crafting table, and we'll make a stone pickaxe so that we can mine that iron out. Perfect. Okay, there are a ton of sheep here, so let's just kill like 2 more because we want to leave enough to where if we need to repopulate them, we can. Okay. Let's just go get more wood too. We'll get some more wood, then we'll go get that iron, and there should be some leaf litter in this forest, which is a great early game. That's fuel source. grab this iron, and then I want to go take a look at what that ruined portal has. And then let's just grab this coal. Smallest vein of coal ever. Oh, look, it is a cave. Okay, perfect. Okay, we can go down there later. A cherry blossom biome. I don't know about you guys, but in the most recent couple updates, I hardly ever see cherry blossom biomes anymore. I don't know if it's just me. I wish I had an anvil to combine these, but that's okay. Wow. And a village! Oh my goodness, this is such a great spawn. Like, even building here with the trees, and then we're super close to the village. And since we're here, I hope the villagers don't mind me taking a few of their animals. How do we get in here? Oh, I see bookshelves. Taking your fireflies. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Pleasure doing business with you. Okay, so I know our spot is on the back side of this mountain, but let's just keep kind of taking a look at it. I do want to make a hoe. I don't have any sticks. Because although I don't have, I need a shovel too. Although I don't have a bucket, we can still start farming. So let's start making a bonfire. All right. Fun fact, y'all. These grow faster if you put them in rows, so like alternating rows instead of all together. We'll do potatoes, so oops, didn't, so stupid. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. There we go. And then 2, 3, 4, and then boom. Perfect. Let's make a couple torches. We'll just use all of the coal that we have. There we go. Okay, we got a little tiny makeshift farm starting. We have, what am I doing? 3 iron. So, most people start with the pickaxe. I start with the bucket because you never know what you're gonna face when you go exploring. Let's head down into that cave. We'll scope out if we think it's a viable option or if it's way too dangerous for us right now. Look, a geode. There's a lot of iron right there. Okay, there's a lot of iron right there. Oh! Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Okay, this is not a viable option for us. No, no, no. Way too dangerous. I will be back for you. We'll start with something a little bit easier. Alrighty. Okay, this is a little less scary to me. It's gonna be a pain getting all the way back up, though. Please don't cut it. I had muted my mic because I needed to sneeze. But it's okay, guys. We're fine. It's okay. It's okay. We're just gonna hang out here and heal a little bit. Oh my god, not another one. Okay. We'll just pop that up there. Bye. Oh, haha! I knew there was a hoe here. Okay. So, I do want to go back down into that cave over there, but we need to do some things first. We need to get food. So, I'm going to throw this stuff in here. We do have these 6 hay bales, but I want to be able to use them, the wheat from the hay bales, to breed animals. So, I'm not going to turn that into bread. I just realized we have 10 pieces of bread and 12 apples. Okay, well, I guess we do have enough to go down into the cave. Then let's go! I almost landed on that dripstone. That would have been so bad. Look at all of that iron. I know some of it's copper, but there's a ton of iron too. Okay, okay, dude. I gotta, let me just, you know. Thank you. Okay. Ton of iron in here. So, one of my goals for this world is to pretty much automate everything. And as you guys know, automation is expensive. Hoppers take a ton of iron. Okay, just making sure that spider wasn't coming down here. In addition to like knowing the redstone components of everything, we'll need a ton of quartz from the nether. So I just want to get ahead and get as much iron as we can starting out before we build our iron farm, because I feel like once you build an iron farm, I mean, besides for diamonds and things like that, you're not gonna spend a ton of time in the mines, especially in these upper mines before you hit deep slate. So I want to, okay, there's a ceiling up there, or another floor, I should say. So I do want to take some time and gather supplies. So let's take a look. Ooh, look at how pretty that cave looks. I love the like lower layers of the dripstone caves. They always have so much open space and columns and this lava just flowing from the ceiling. It's so pretty. All right, I think we're gonna go this way, back from the waterfall that started it all. Okay. I'm not one of those people that's gonna wait until we get fortune, because we can always just find somewhere else to mine for diamonds. I really miss 1 point, I think it was 1.17 before Caves and Cliffs came out. There was this, like, I don't know if it was a glitch, but the way the diamond generation was formatted was if you found lapis, I think you could go like 2 blocks north and like 3 blocks east or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was. But, and then just dig straight down and you would always find diamonds. It was so overpowered, but it was so cool. Okay, so since this is our spawn, we're just gonna build a small basic starter house. We're not gonna build crazy mega base or anything like that here. We will eventually, but right now we just need somewhere to protect us, gather resources at, come home, have a place to get food from. Sorry. Okay. So I think, like, I want the house to be looking out. I want it to look this way. So I'm trying to decide if I want to shovel and level out or if I want to raise the terrain up. I think I'm gonna raise the terrain on that side up. I'm gonna put our 10 of diamonds right here. Okay, so we'll do this, then we'll do fence, do 18 fences, and 2 gates. Yeah, I don't know. Perfect. Okay. Now we need the wheat. And we're gonna go find some cows. I see cows. I see them. Let me make sure there's no chests in here. You guys are coming home with me. it's... might be 4. A T-shape, maybe? And then 2 books and a diamond? Okay, I'm grabbing 4 just in case. Honestly, this is not as bad as I remember it being. Okay. Hear ye, hear ye. I am coming to create the enchanting table before I have a house is crazy. That's actually diabolical. Okay. It is 4. I'm so smart. Okay, and then we're gonna do bookcases. Okay, we can do 7 bookshelves. That's not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I obviously don't have any lapis yet. Hello, little guy. Wow, rude. I don't have very much health. I'm not too concerned about that. I just want to know your speed and if you can jump. Do you love me yet? No? Why, thank you, sir. Okay. Yeah, no, you're not very fast. You're in consideration. Thank you for your time. Hello. I was clearly getting that horse confused with this horse. Same patterns, same spots, clearly. I clearly meant this horse is going to be my horse. Yep, that's what I meant. Yep. Okay, and there we go. There we go. All right. Oh, you're perfect. And the real ones know. The OGs remember and will know what her namesake is from. But let me introduce you guys to Butterpop 2.0. Okay, we need... I'm gonna make... 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna make an axe. I'm gonna go get some lapis. This is exactly what I want. Perfect. All right, let's start getting some trees. There was a cow there the whole freaking time. It's fine. It's fine. Whoa! Wait, let's stand here. Whoa! Look at that! Wah! You fucking... Ooh. God, I hope you fall off the edge. Whoa. Oh, God. Oh, God. I was just trying to admire the view, y'all. There's an Enderman over there. Grab some more coal while I'm here. I love how it's still like. Is that a torch down there? Or is that daytime? I think it's daytime because look, there's a hole over there too. Wow. All right. Well, this is not our mission right now. Okay, so now that we have all this wood, we just need some more. Okay, well, first off, let's see if we can enchant our diamond pickaxe really quick. Efficiency. Perfect. Okay. I wonder if we can just mine all the way to the other side of the mountain. I mean, we might as well try if we're just gonna get cobblestone, right? We have birch. Just promising we made it. Nice. Okay. Well, since we made it to the other side of the mountain, there is one last resource that I want to gather before we start building our home. Since we haven't found too many biomes, and I don't really want to go exploring too much quite yet until we get a nice little place to come home to, we need some variation in our wood color and textures. So that means, whoa, this is way bigger than I thought it would be. Look, it keeps going. Guys, I think we found where we're building our permanent base. That is amazing. Okay. This kind of base requires Elytra, though, to get up and over the mountain because there is no way I'm running through this mountain up and down over and over again. Okay, we are back home. We have, let's get these planted. And then how much dirt do we have? This dirt. Yeah. I'm just gonna expand this out so that we have more room to build our home. Okay, so this is where our home is going to be. So we want something simple, not too crazy. This is our starter base, and it's kind of just going to be like a permanent, what's the word I'm looking for? A permanent piece of our spawn and a permanent fixture to our world. Because if there's ever a time down the line where I don't have a bed and I die and I'm reset to spawn, I want to be able to have a stockpile of food, armor, tools, and eventually extra elytra and rockets so that I can get back to wherever our final base will be. While that cherry blossom biome within the mountains, that looked awesome and a great place to build, we never know what we're going to run across throughout this world. So our permanent base might be 5, 6, 7,000 blocks away. We want to be able to get back home very quickly. So let's have our layout. Which way do we think when we leave the house? I want to face this way. Yeah, I want to face this way when we leave the house. So I'm thinking we will have extra room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll have a little bit extra space this way. Oops. Okay. It's going to be 4 eventually. Okay, and then we have 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's good. And then right now this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a starter shape, and then we can have our entryway be right here. Oops. Okay. I never encountered my shovel. Let's do that really quickly. Oops. Making it rain. Okay. Just whatever. Okay. How do I want to start? I think we will do. What does stripped cherry wood look like? That's very bright. Okay. I don't think that's the vibe we're going to go for. Wow, this efficiency 1 shovel really is fast. No way we got pillagers. So early? I can see that I have an arrow in my head from the shadow. how... Oh, it's gone. I think that is exactly the shape of a roof that I was looking for. It's perfect. No roof. Now it's raining. No, we're just going with it. It's okay. Okay, so the primary roof is done. We will add some windows and things like that in, but I just realized because the roof is so big, it doesn't even look like it's an oak house. Oh my goodness. I got all that oak wood for nothing. Okay, very nice. All right, this one we're gonna do a more traditional style for the roof. We're not gonna make it anything way too crazy. It's just gonna be more of a... Okay, so let's see how it looks from this side. It doesn't look good. I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna fix that. So I did spend some time off camera fixing up the roof. So the roof of the home is done now. Let's take a look. All right, so we have our roof on this part, the overall sloping roof, which we had set up. And then to fix this section, I did end up moving it in the 2 blocks like I had mentioned, and then building the roof there. So now we're gonna start setting up things inside of the home. We'll put a floor in, we'll put some storage, kind of want to do like a loft situation, a 2nd floor maybe, but now that I'm looking at it, the ceiling's really tight. I don't think we'll be able to do that. Maybe up here. We'll see. We'll see where we end up. I'll catch you guys in a minute. All right, guys, are you ready to see the final version of my house? I haven't completely finished the inside yet, but the outside is completed. Here we go. Okay, we are all set. The final detailing is all done. We've got our lanterns. We have glass for windows. We have some greenery here and there. And I am so happy with how it turns out. I never ever build with cherry grove or what's it called? Cherry wood, because I feel like it's just way too bright. But I think by toning it down with the oak and making it just the roof instead of the walls, it has turned out so good. This is the inside of the build. We have the birch wood down here. Kind of almost looks a little bit like cheetah print carpet. We have our storage. We have our crafting area. We're going to put something here eventually. enchanting area is going to be built up, and then the bed up here. Don't worry, we'll still have to decorate the interior, but for now, this is where we end off with our very first home.